Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy check-in love reading for my dearest Taurus, where we take a look at the person most on your mind or your current situation. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for you. All right, so you're showing up as the Sun in reverse. Your person, the Two of Pentacles. They're viewing you as the Knave of Pentacles. Okay, you might have somebody here who's a little bit indecisive. They could possibly be juggling, or maybe they're just trying to make a decision here. Yeah, with the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, this person may have a decision to make, like a big decision. Maybe it's about a move, it's about this relationship, or possibly choosing between you and someone else. We see the Emperor energy, Aries energy coming through. All right, strong Gemini, strong Aries, strong Leo. And we have the Knave of Chalices, the Page of Cups showing up in reverse. So I do see some of my Taurus here. You could be feeling a little bit disappointed here, or you might not be completely trusting this person or this connection. With the Sun showing up here in reverse as well, it's like I do think that you see growth and expansion and happiness here with this person, but it's threaded with a little bit of disappointment. Some of my Taurus, you might just be holding back, not showing, your true feelings at this point in time. Maybe you just don't want anyone to see you sweat or see that you're, more bothered by this than you actually are. Yeah, and with the Page of Wands showing up in reverse, you're not sure. You're not sure if this was just a fleeting romance. Is this something that's really going to go the distance? Should you take a risk or a leap of faith here with this person? Some of you might be feeling a little bit triggered, just kind of confused, and I just get you're not like fully trusting this connection. Now, you are viewing this person as the Queen of Cups, so they could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I'm also seeing here she's got her hand over that cup. And, the Queen of Cups is extremely nurturing. She's very loving. She's intuitive. She's caring. She's romantic. She's dreamy. But she's also, in this energy, I feel like she's kind of keeping her heart and her emotions guarded. Okay, and again, it does feel like your person is on the fence or maybe even juggling. They need to make a decision here about moving forward here with the Three of Wands. Now, some of them, they're making a decision about, distance, like if they're at a distance from you, maybe moving or coming to see you here. All right, and we have the Three of Swords. They do know, though, that they're going to break someone's heart here. Now, it could be yours. It could be the other person they're dealing with. For some of you, too, it might be like a move, and they might be leaving like family behind or friends behind. If the third party isn't another person, but it's about, leaving, their hometown, or leaving somewhere where they, have an established friend group or family members. So we see the Knave of Cups, and we see the Ten of Pentacles. Sorry, not the Knave of Cups. We see the Knave of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles just came flying out. So this person, Taurus, definitely sees you as somebody they can build with, somebody that I think they know that you would like to have a relationship with them. They're seeing this building a legacy here with the Ten of Pentacles. They're seeing building something solid, stable, and secure. Okay, and the Three of Cups. This person definitely wants to see you, wants to be reunited with you, or, wants to, I do think too, they do want to take things kind of slow though, okay, because they have been a little bit, I don't want to say conflicted, but they've been a little bit on the fence about making this decision. But I do think that they're pretty confident here with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles that they do want to move this forward. And for some of you, it's a decision about moving in together, moving closer to you, maybe between you and somebody else. But it could also be a decision here to get married or engaged or something like that. Now, behind the scenes, we see the Lovers in reverse. So again, I do think there's a big decision here that your person has to make. All right, and with the Seven of Wands, and I think it is about pushing someone or something away in order to have victory here with you, Taurus. And we have the High Priestess. This person is really learning to trust their intuition. But I also think too, they might be, they might be hiding a little bit of their feelings as well. They might even be hiding that there's this decision. If this is like a newer connection, Taurus, for example, some of you may not be aware that they were, choosing between you and someone else. But we see the Emperor energy. So I do think this person is really coming through, really bossing up here. All right, with the Moon card energy in reverse and the Emperor here for your advice, Taurus, as well. It's like, setting strong boundaries, standing in your power. Remember to trust your intuition. I do think secrets here are going to be revealed. And I do think some of my Taurus, you might be a little bit disappointed to know that this person was on the fence, or maybe that they, made this decision. Maybe some of you didn't know that they were choosing between you and someone else. And we do see the Two of Pentacles, but I do think this person is choosing you. Intuitively, I feel like that there's something like this going on, like you're sensing that, this person has been, juggling, or, they haven't been 100% about making this decision. But I do think it is also, you're going to see, I do think this person is coming in with clarity and truth here about, something that you might find to be a little bit disappointing. Like, I kind of feel like it's like a bittersweet decision, or, a bittersweet realization here that you're going to have, or they're going to, a bittersweet truth. All right. Now, I do think this person is choosing you, but let's see what else we need to know about them. They're the life of the party. This person may overspend. So some of you, there may be some financial issues behind the scenes, and this person is physically active. I do kind of feel too, like for some of my Taurus, your person, like although they are choosing you, I feel like this person is having a hard time like giving up like the party lifestyle or the single life. Like it's some sort of it's a bittersweet energy here. And we do see this energy of closed off. So I do think you've been picking up on and are probably consulting this reading on, because this person has maybe been a little bit more closed off than usual, a little bit more quiet than usual. All right, so let's see what else this person is going through behind the scenes here. Okay, so the relationship evolving to the next phase. So this person knows that this relationship with you needs to evolve, or, you're going to take all your strength and your courage and move in a different direction. They do know that, if things don't evolve, this may lead to a breakup. Some of you, I do think they might be giving you a little bit of the silent treatment, or they've been less communicative than usual. And we do see that this person, though, is recognizing here that, that you two have a lot of fun together. You like each other equally. You've got really good chemistry. And, I think this person is giving someone or something the axe in order to come towards you. And I also think you've got some communication coming in where you are going to meet up and converse and talk about, lay it out on the table, experience, or they're going to give you and serve you some truths here. All right, so let's see, what advice and guidance do we have for my Taurus at this time? Advice and guidance for my Taurus. Acceptance. So I do think that this person is coming in with an offer. I'm also seeing, more so than acceptance, I'm seeing two people who really do and can complete each other in harmonious ways. I do think you're manifesting this. I think you're attracting this new beginning here. Okay. And we're also seeing that, wisdom, source your wisdom from your past experience here, Taurus. I also think there's a strong indication of you to continue, this boat is moving along. And so it's like, really, it's about, again, sourcing your wisdom from your experience, trusting your intuition, but also continuing, to learn and to grow, continue to focus on your own game, continue to also believe in like infinite possibilities here. And some of you, it's time to really get back into, meditation and self-care with this peace energy as well. I feel like Spirit's telling you to be at peace. The right person is coming to you at the right time. Things happen for a reason. Okay, and I do think something here is being created. I do think there's going to be a new beginning for those of you that do want this person, that do want to be with this person. And I also, Spirit's just reminding you to get out of your head, drop into your heart space. And remember through this energy also of meditation, that when we pray is when we ask for answers. When we meditate, we receive. And remember, our thoughts become things, so you really do need to protect your energy, focus on your own game, focus on really being the highest and best version of yourself. And just know that what is truly meant for you will not pass you by. And it does look like you have, truth and clarity coming in. And there might be something shocking here for you, okay, to find out about this decision, or that this person was on the fence here. But I think for a lot of you, I do think it's going to make you happy all in all. All right. So I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.